Here to talk more about this and what it could mean for us is cybersecurity expert Ricoh Danielson. Ricoh, thank you so much for joining us. I want to start with just explain for us how exactly are these hackers successfully breaching these vital water systems?
So a lot of these threat acting groups are breaching these water systems because one, it's old and antiquated. It's very old technology. These are underfunded. A lot of people are just not paying attention. And what this is going to attract a lot of nation state threat actors like Russia, China, Iran specifically. And their intention is to actually cause harm to people. And the reason they're doing that is so they can care about their attacks. But the bigger thing is it's just relic technology that needs to be updated and the vulnerabilities need to be shored up.
In your view, is the primary goal here to cause physical catastrophic damage, or is this more of a psychological operation meant to project power and expose vulnerabilities in U.S. critical infrastructure?
Something like this is a nation state threat acting group. So their whole purpose is not only to harm and hurt people, even possibly kill people, but unfortunately actually do some sort of psyop as well to cause that moment of psychological warfare as well. Because if they can reach this far, what else can they do?
And this isn't the only critical infrastructure that they're trying to breach. It's not just the water systems; it's other critical infrastructure as well.
Correct. So we've seen nation state threat actors target specifically heavy infrastructure. Think anywhere from like toll booths, telco systems, antiquated servers, antiquated water systems, electrical power grid. That's a big one right there. And then all the things that go below it as well. So I mean, this no target is off balance here. Like everything's a target.
Should Texas utility operators consider themselves safe, or is it only a matter of time before these state-sponsored groups target Texas grid and water systems as well?
I believe these sponsor groups are already targeting Texas, and that's what we see on the Norse map, these cyber attacks going on. And if you really look at it, some of the research that I've done is there's over 150,000 water pumps. That's 150,000 targets that are underfunded, need new technology, and also need some sort of security around it. So it's incumbent upon Texas to ensure that we're putting the best foot forward for our community, the safety of the people, and the best way we can do that is put bolster security around it.
President Trump rejected preliminary findings from federal intelligence agencies pointing to Iran being involved in this most latest sweeping cyber attack. Who do you think is behind these attacks?
Yeah, Iran, this doesn't fit the pedigree of Iran. Iran's more oil-based, military-based pedigree. This looks like the Russian Strutsku or the GRU, which is more specifically a Russian threat acting game coming from their intelligence. I wouldn't be surprised if this is dubbed behind China as well. So that seems to be more of their MO and also their TTPs and IOCs, the tactic and procedures and protocols that they use.
And Trump's, blaming the local state authorities there. Is that fair to say, or should we be looking to some of these larger groups?
Yeah, so you really can't blame anybody, right? It's just a matter of there are things that need to be shored up, right? So the municipalities need to get funding for more better technology, better security on top of that. When it comes to the investigation part, the police and also the local law enforcement can only go so far. They're not cybersecurity experts. So, and nor is the FBI. They're really good at it, but they're just not experts. And that's kind of where, people like myself can come in and help law enforcement say, hey, who's doing this? Let's figure it out and let's go get the bad guy.
Will this be the last cyber attack of this scale that we see as the war there with Iran continues to play out?
No, this won't be the last cyber attack. As a matter of fact, I'm here in Vegas meeting with Department of War, and this is one of the main topics is, critical infrastructure, and we see it on a daily, if not minute by minute basis. And I believe that we have to band together as Americans, as cybersecurity professionals, and solve that critical problem for the United States.
Ricoh Danielson joining us live there from Las Vegas. Thank you so much for taking some time out of that conference to chat with us.
You got it.